Do you ever think you might be masturbating incorrectly? Almost all men do it, but rarely ask if they're doing it right. Many older men unintentionally pick up bad habits that can hurt their sex life, how much they feel, and their ability to perform when with a partner. These mistakes can be fixed. This video will show the biggest masturbation mistakes older men make. These mistakes can reduce pleasure, hurt erections, and cause long-term problems. We'll cover bad methods and old false beliefs. Stay until the end to learn expert tips to improve your solo sessions, sex health, and bedroom performance. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to see our new videos. I want to know what you think about this topic. Comment a 1 if you like the video, or a 0 if you don't. Your feedback helps me make better videos for you. Let's think about a subject that causes strong feelings, lots of arguments, and worries. Many men, penis size. It's well known that a man's feeling of worth is often connected to this one body feature. But here's what's really interesting. How a man sees his own size usually isn't based on facts. Instead, it's formed by years of what society teaches, unfair comparisons, and feeling forced to measure up, both in size and in life. A new study tried to understand this by gathering answers from more than 50,000 men and women about how happy they were with penis size. The results were very surprising. Almost half the men, 46%, said they weren't happy with their size, feeling not good enough or wishing they were bigger. This number is shocking and sad, showing how deeply insecurity can affect men's minds. But here's where it gets even more surprising. Only 15% of women said they weren't happy with their partner's penis size. This means most women don't think it's a problem, but many men still feel insecure about it. This big difference shows how men and women see closeness and satisfaction in different ways. Instead of focusing on size, women care more about feeling close, being touched, talking openly, and simply enjoying their time with their partner. However, men still worry about it. Even men who think they're average want to be bigger. It's sad to learn that even 14% of men who are bigger than average still want more. This shows how insecure men can be, even when there's no real reason to feel bad about themselves. But let's talk about the women in the study again. When asked what they like, only 14% said they wanted their partner to have a bigger penis. This alone should prove that size isn't the most important thing for satisfaction. But people still believe it because of wrong information and unrealistic images in the media. So why are men so insecure? It's because they compare themselves to unrealistic images, especially in porn. The adult film industry creates a fake world where actors are picked for having extreme bodies, including very large penises. These images create a standard that regular men can't possibly meet. The result is many men question themselves, feeling insufficient, not because they are, but because they've been taught to think that way. But let's stop and think about what's really important. Real happiness, strong relationships, and good intimacy are about more than just numbers or sizes. Confidence, trust, being open, and talking honestly with your partner are the best ways to create pleasure and emotional connection. True intimacy is more than just sex. It's about your feelings, your thoughts, and how you treat your partner. If you've felt unsure of yourself, remember, you're not the only one. It's time to stop focusing on unrealistic ideas and start looking at sex in a healthier, more satisfying way. That's why I made Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, a guide to help you deal with getting older, intimacy, and accepting yourself. In this book, you'll find useful tips, expert advice, and things you can do to change wrong ideas and enjoy a sex life that's confident, fulfilling, and deeply satisfying. You'll learn how to think differently, talk better with your partner, and find happiness and intimacy in ways that are truly meaningful. Stop questioning yourself, stop comparing yourself to others, and start feeling sure of yourself and enjoying life. You are good enough just as you are. This ebook gives you helpful tips for making your relationships better, dealing with problems both in your head and in your body, and using methods that bring back closeness and excitement in your love life. Whatever has happened to you before or what you're worried about now, this book can help you feel more confident, get closer to your partner, and feel happier in your relationships. If you're still watching and learning from this video, type 1 in the comments so I know you're still here. Think about this for a second. Imagine you're standing on a basketball court with really tall players, all over 7 feet tall. You'd feel short, no matter how tall you usually are. Even if you're a normal height, or even taller than normal, it wouldn't matter. Being around those players would make you feel small. But as soon as you leave the court and walk down the street, everything is different. When you're surrounded by people your own size, you don't feel so short anymore. This is like when men compare themselves to porn stars. The adult film industry picks actors with very specific bodies, and size is a big deal. These actors aren't typical men, but they create a false idea of what's normal through media. This unrealistic comparison makes men doubt themselves for no reason, even though they're actually normal. But there's more to it than that, besides how we see things and compare ourselves. There's a key body fact most people miss, and it could change your mind about this. The most sensitive part of a woman's vagina is near the opening, close to the clitoris. That's where most of the nerves are, making it the main source of pleasure for most women. The deeper parts of the vagina feel things differently, more like the feelings inside your body, like in your stomach. So after a certain point, size doesn't make much difference in pleasure, like many think. Why do many men still fret about something that doesn't matter as much as they believe? The reason is due to their attitude and how they see themselves and the pressure society puts on them, which has been happening for a long time. That's why I wrote Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, to help men get rid of these negative thoughts and enjoy a better and more confident sex life. In this book, you'll find simple ways to change how you think, improve your feelings for your partner, and experience intimacy in a way that feels good, both physically and emotionally. It's time to forget your worries and start a new, confident, and pleasurable life. Find the link in the first comment to get your book. Do it now. Don't miss this chance to change your love life. Confidence, connection, and passion are for everyone, no matter how old. Intimacy is not about penis size. It's really about feeling close, stimulating each other the right way, and how partners interact and react to one another. Real intimacy isn't about size. It's about making your partner want you, building trust, and exploring each other's bodies with care. Also, remember that the vagina can change and adapt. The penis is adaptable and can easily adjust to different people, naturally changing over time with a partner. Therefore, focusing on size is usually misleading, based on comparing oneself to others and wrong information. What's important is not length, but a good relationship built on understanding, agreement, and feelings. To understand this, imagine if penis size was most important for pleasure, then how would lesbian couples be happy? Research shows that lesbian couples often have very satisfying sex lives, even without a penis. This proves that size isn't the key to pleasure. Instead, good sex comes from being emotionally connected, showing love, paying attention to what your partner wants, and talking openly and respectfully. When people talk honestly about their wants and needs, they can make sure both people feel good, valued, and very happy. Good sex doesn't come from size. It comes from listening, learning, and responding to your partner's needs with care and understanding. Now let's talk about something else people are curious about: the average penis size. A large study looked at over 15,000 men and measured their penis size in 3 ways: soft, stretched, and hard. What did they discover? The average hard penis length worldwide is about 13.12 centimeters or 5.16 inches. Some studies show a slightly higher average, around 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches, but the difference is small. The average penis width is about 11.7 centimeters. Interestingly, only a small percentage of men, about 0.5% or 1 in 200, have a hard penis longer than 17.4 centimeters or wider than 14.5 centimeters, which is 5.7 inches. These numbers show that the large sizes seen in adult movies and the unrealistic expectations men have are not normal. The idea that bigger is better is wrong and harmful. It causes men to feel insecure, question themselves, and focus on the wrong things instead of what really makes intimacy good. Feeling sure of yourself, connecting emotionally, and wanting to find pleasure in meaningful ways. Being a man, being attractive, and feeling satisfied are not about size. If you've worried about how your genitals look, stop doubting yourself. You are good enough just as you are. A great sex life isn't about size or comparing yourself to others. It's about how good your relationship is. When both people feel loved, respected, and close, they will naturally be happy. However, many men feel insecure and lack confidence because they worry too much about size. Think about something that happens to most men. You get out of a hot shower into a cold room and look down. Your penis looks smaller than normal. It's quick, but it makes you react. Why does this happen? It's because of a muscle called the dartus. This muscle wraps around the penis and shrinks when it's cold, you're stressed, or worried. This pulls the penis closer to your body to keep it safe. It's normal and happens without you thinking about it. For some men, it's more obvious, making their penis look much smaller when it's not erect. But here's what's important. When erect, these differences mostly go away. Usually, how big a penis is when it's soft doesn't affect how it works, how well you perform, or if your partner is happy. This worry can turn into a mental problem called small penis syndrome or penis anxiety. It's a constant feeling of being unsure, caused by comparing yourself to others and believing unrealistic ideas. It's interesting but sad how a quick, common experience can really hurt how you feel about yourself. Just a quick look in a mirror, a thoughtless remark, or comparing yourself to someone else can create doubts that become lasting insecurities. But often this fear is based on what you think, not what's real. Learning about the body, understanding that everyone is different, and focusing on accepting yourself can help get rid of these worries and make you feel better. However, there's also a more serious mental issue called penile dysmorphia, which is more than just feeling insecure. This condition is a type of body dysmorphic disorder where someone becomes obsessed with a part of their body and sees it in a twisted way. Think about young people who are very thin but think they are overweight. This wrong image of themselves can push them to do extreme things like developing eating disorders. The difficulty mirrors body dysmorphia. Though their penis size is normal, they become obsessed with the idea that it's too small. No amount of comforting words helps. They still see it that way. This causes them to avoid sex, stay away from relationships, and even be uncomfortable in public places like pools, gyms, or on dates. This constant worry about size traps them mentally, stopping them from enjoying things that should be natural and fun. If you're still watching and learning from this, please comment 2, so I know you're following along. This disorder has a big impact and shouldn't be taken lightly as just being insecure. It hurts their minds, relationships, and happiness in general. That's why it's crucial to escape these negative thoughts. Real confidence comes from understanding yourself, accepting who you are, and knowing your value. When men stop comparing themselves to others and focus on connecting with people, talking openly and taking care of themselves, they find a much better source of happiness than penis size ever could. Low self-worth. A man might truly think he's flawed, not good enough, or below average, even when he's perfectly normal. This shows that what we think isn't always true. We can make ourselves believe we have problems that aren't there, make small worries seem huge, and let pointless fears control how we feel about ourselves. But we can change these thoughts. Learning, understanding our bodies, and asking for help can change how we see ourselves, bringing back confidence, improving relationships, and making life better. In conclusion, we've talked about how thinking about penis size can really hurt a man's self-esteem, sex life, and mental health. We've seen studies showing the real average sizes, proven wrong, unrealistic ideas, and emphasize the importance of feelings, talking honestly, and enjoying sex together. Now, I want to know what you think. What part of this talk stood out to you? Was it the truth about average sizes around the world, or was it how much comparing ourselves to others can damage our self-confidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. Help us by liking this video so more people can see it. We can challenge wrong ideas and keep giving helpful information that matters. But there's more. Our channel has lots of interesting and useful videos about penis health, blood flow, erection problems, oral sex, and other important sexual health topics. Keep learning to become more knowledgeable, confident, and satisfied. Watch another video now to learn more. Check out more videos and take control of your sexual health now. We shared many interesting facts today, corrected false beliefs, and showed what's truly important for sexual health and confidence. Now tell me what you think. What's one thing you learned that you'll use in your life? Write a comment and share what you think. I read all comments, so if this video helped you, please support us. Like this video, share it with someone who needs this information, and subscribe to our channel to get more expert advice on sex, health, and feeling good. Your support helps us keep making videos that are important to you. I'll catch you later in my next video.